haunting legends in the night. Footprints large and eyes so bright. We're coming through with all our might. Dogman's howl echoes through the mist. Oklahoma nights got the cryptic twist. Tracks in the dirt, hear the whispers hiss. Evidence in hand, we clench our fists. We ain't scared of this.
Hey, I'm Brian.
It's Jeff.
And it's cold as hell.
Yeah, it is.
So this guy was getting stir crazy today, and he wanted to get out of the house, so he conned me into going out and doing some scouting. We've had a series of Dogman reports that came in from western Oklahoma out of a specific undisclosed area. And we're going out there because before we can do an expedition out there, we have to make sure that we know where we're going to be camping and stuff like that. So we're going out there today to recon the area, look for good campsites, maybe get some drone's eye view of the topography, and maybe look for some prints. So we're going to take you with us.
Have fun.
It's cold as hell. And this place, there's literally like nothing out here. It's desolate. We are so far from what you would call like civilization. I guess in a way it kind of makes sense for dogmen to live here. This is about as far as you can get. I mean, it's a public place, but there's nobody out here. I mean, maybe it's because of the weather.
Usually a lot of places it's a little bit maintained, but you don't see a lot of trash or anything out here. It's like, it doesn't look like people just come out here a lot.
It's definitely not a party spot, that's for sure. Damn, it's cold.
Yeah, goodness. That's the price you got to pay for doing cryptid research.
I guess I shouldn't have shaved off my beard. Okay, every dumpster has potential for cryptid activity. Let's see what's in here. Well, that's not what I expected to see. Look at that. Dog food.
Well, that's another thing about food.
High Point. That's a lot of damn dog food. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Well, it's possible.
Sure.
People coming out and feeding them, you know.
No. Well, maybe. Okay, now.
Anything's possible.
It is.
In this arena.
I mean, if you look around here and you think about it, as ridiculous as it sounds, right?
Yeah.
What if it's cheaper to feed them than to have them predating on your... That's a lot of damn feed to throw away at one time. There's what? 1, 2? There's at least 250 pounds of feed here. No, 300. 300 pounds of dog feed with a sprinkling of horse feed. All in the dumpster at one time.
What's around here? Houses around here.
Well, I mean, we haven't thoroughly searched the place, but yeah. Now, maybe some local rancher is just taking advantage of the dumpster, but you couldn't do that for very long before you get in trouble for that. I don't know. Crazy. Deer tracks. We're out here looking for possible prints. It's a little small. And we're kind of looking around for good camping areas. That's interesting. Let's go look and see. Looks like something comes up through here. We're just kind of looking for possible prints. Large canine variety. I'd settle for Sasquatch, but man, finding Dogman prints that's rare. What do you think, Jeff? You like this spot? Hell, this place is big enough you could bring your little travel trailer. Yeah, you could back it in right here. This place is really, as far as some of the campsites we go to, this place is pretty bougie. It really is. You see anything that even resembles green prints? Well, you can see those geese out there, or ducks out there on the ice. I do like this place. Summertime, we could do some nice kayaking, go out here at night, try to jump some dogmen in the canes.
At night, glass the, all the edges, the thermal.
Yeah, we could set up. We could scan the edges and stuff with thermals. Old Wiley Dave and his encounter was it wasn't here, but it was in this kind of territory, in this kind of topography, and he used a call that was different, and that's the thing is these coyotes, especially, that they get educated, and I'm sure the dogmen get educated right along with them. So if we was going to do something like that, we would have to do something different, real different.
I think putting it out in the water might confuse them enough to want to check it out. Yeah.
That's true, but then again, they also know this is a place where humans frequent. So, I don't know. We don't have the answers there, but we could test a few theories. Right now, my biggest theory is getting back inside my heated car. Golly, this is ridiculous.
Shadows glide, hunting legends in the night. Footprints large and eyes so bright. We're coming through with all our might. Dogman's howl echoes through the mist. Oklahoma nights got the cryptic twist. Tracks in the dirt, hear the whispers hiss. Evidence in hand, we clench our fists. We ain't scared of myths. There's no time to hush. Truth in the shadows is what we crush. In the dark where shadows glide, Continents large and I so bright. We're coming through with a long light.
Well, we are over at the watering hole that we were told to check out, and we are going to look for prints. Okay, this is kind of there's some deer prints here. Well, that's kind of odd looking. Well, that's a food source.
One paw print, but it's just coyote either side.
Coyote sized. Something was laying right here. Yeah. Something was laying right here. Might have been a hog. I don't know if they have hogs out this way. Yeah. Anyway, this place here is it's swarming with hog sign.
And one hogzilla.
And yeah, one giant hog. I don't know, that was definitely whatever that one set of tracks was big, but it was not canine. Like grandpappy piglet. Anyway, with the amount of the volume of tracks that was coming into that watering hole, if that's what you could call it, I would be willing to say that that would make a really good place for a Dogman to lay up and wait. You know, wait for them to come in. But that's just pure speculation on my part.
That is the pin drop though, right?
No, that's just one of them. That's one of a couple of them. So, but apparently once upon a time there was some Dogman prints found at that location. Some very large canine prints. Anyway. Alright, so here we are at another watering hole. We got dog prints. These are, so that right there is a very large coyote, I'm thinking. That is a cat. That's a large cat. I need to Scaniverse that. That's a pretty decent sized kitty. Okay, there's my footprints. There's another big canine print. Huh. Okay. Those are bigger than a coyote. Could be a hunting dog. A lot of animals coming down here to drink. There's some fairly decent sized canine tracks floating around, but they're not big enough to differentiate between domestic and our target species. So there's some pretty serious scat right there. So right outside of the right outside of the watering hole here is, what is this? Is this groundhogs?
Really, it's not. I don't know. I mean, it don't look like it.
This is not hogs, is it?
It looks like something digging holes. Yeah, this is something digging holes here.
This is, look at the, there's some possible canine prints. What in the hell's going on here?
Those holes like that are weird.
It's like it's like something big might have been trying to extract some gophers or something. So weird. I mean, it's been a little while since whatever it was over here digging, but there's a big canine print. I'm really not sure. So, strange part about this. So we got the water hole over here, right? And we drove in the road coming over here. There's fresh dog tracks that are about 4 inches wide that are within the realm of being domestic dogs, but there are no vehicle tracks coming in here. Nobody has drove a vehicle down in here in a long time. And I'm kind of wondering, you know, what in the hell did this? I mean,
Yeah, if you look, so if a pig was coming in here with its snout, it would push it that way. Well, it's clean.
this is something digging with its front paws.
It's clean, and then but then you hardly see any claw marks either on the side of the walls or anything. So it's like, what's digging it?
I don't know. Okay, yeah. So now I've seen this. This is roughly the size of like armadillo holes, but I've never seen an armadillo dig this many holes this close together. I don't know what the. I mean, these are decent sized holes. This is not hog. I don't think this is hog. This is something else. I mean, all right, so we're done for the day. It's I'm glad to be back in the vehicle, although it has warmed up a little bit since this morning. It's now a whopping 28 degrees, but anyway, it was a good day. We got to spend outside. We got to explore one of the local I said something along the lines of, have you heard of anything weird or paranormal going on? She goes, oh, the Wendigo. And I was like, whoa, that was kind of, she was pretty quick on the draw with that.
Yeah.
And by the way, Jenny, if you're watching this,
Thank you.
thanks for the intel. She's a nice lady. Anyway, that was interesting. Don't know what's really going on there.
Well, she said that, I mean, she wasn't talking about it. It's like she does her guy,
Yeah.
the coffee guys.
Well, she's a waitress. She overhears bits and pieces of people's conversations while she's doing her thing. I mean, she's not. It's not like she's throwing a tape recorder down on the table and walking away.
Yeah.
So anyway, we told her to, give her business card and told her it's like, now you can tell everybody in town about the crazy guys that you talked to today. And, hopefully word gets out down there in that small community. But anyway, there was also the weird armadillo digging hole thing. That was really strange. I'm not sure what to make of that. I'm not going to call that. I mean, a good YouTuber would be like, oh yeah, that's definitely Dogman activity. But I'm not 100% convinced, but I don't know what else would have done that. So that was a lot of digging. And the other thing that I thought was kind of strange is the large volume of roughly 4-inch dog tracks, which appeared to be domestic. On an outing like that, when we're going out and we're checking watering holes and stuff, I would expect to see maybe one domestic dog hanging out with maybe two at most. It's quail season, but we didn't run any quail hunters. No. Yeah, just a wildlife biologist, nice lady. But anyway, I guess kind of what I'm getting at is saw a large volume of 4-inch prints, more than I should have seen, but I couldn't call them Dogman. They were clearly within the domestic dog range, but that definitely does not mean that's exactly what they were. I don't know. But it was a good day. We got some research. We found some campsites that I liked. I don't know about you, but we did find 2 potential campsite areas that would be nice. And
Depending on the restrictions.
depending on the ranger. If he's a cantankerous old cuss, then I don't know. We might want to lie to him about what we're doing out there. I don't know. You never know what you're going to get whenever you tell a game ranger, oh yeah, we're looking for Bigfoot, or we're looking for Dogman. Some of them just laugh at you. Some of them, think you're loony. It's like
Some of them will say no, it's on the other side of the lake.
yeah, and some of them, I'll never forget that. So that was funny. It's like, what? Anyway, all right, guys. Well, thanks for going along with us. We appreciate it. And if you have seen anything or heard tell of anybody having any encounters with Dogmen or Sasquatch or any other type of cryptid, please reach out to us. You can hit me up on Facebook Messenger, or you can even comment on the Facebook page. And of course, we've got the old email, which I've still got people sending me emails at reddirtcryptids@gmail.com. So anyway, peace out.
Thanks, guys.
Red Dirt Cryptids is brought to you in part by I'm just kidding.